This is a review of the perfect AR, ER, and IR verbs in present tense conjugations in the forms of yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, y ellos, ellas, y ustedes. We'll begin by reviewing the AR verb chart that you are all familiar with. In the form of yo, meaning I, the AR verb ending will always be changed to an O when you conjugate the verb. In the form of tú, meaning you, the AR verb ending will always be changed to an AS when you conjugate. In the forms of él, ella, or usted, meaning him, her, or the you formal is always used when you address someone you don't know personally or someone of a higher rank like an elder or a teacher. You will always change the ending to an A when you conjugate. In the form of nosotros, meaning we, the AR ending will always change to AMOS or amos. And finally, in the ellos, ellas, or ustedes form, ellos and ellas meaning them and ustedes meaning you all, the AR ending will be changed to an AN. Now let's look at some examples for the AR verbs. I'm going to be using the infinitive verb hablar, which means to speak. With yo, it would be changed to hablo because we are changing the AR to an O. With tú, it is hablas because we changed the AR to an AS. With él, ella, or usted, it is changed to habla because we changed the AR to an A. For nosotros, it is hablamos because we changed the AR to an AMOS. And for the ellos, ellas, or ustedes, it is hablan because we changed the AR to an AN. Now we'll look at the ER verb chart. You'll notice while we're looking at this that it is very similar to the AR verb chart. For example, with yo, the ER verb ending is always changed to an O. Moving on to the rest of the forms though, you'll notice a pattern. Just like with the AR verbs, you have similar endings, but wherever there is an A for the AR verbs, there will be an E for the ER verbs. For example, with tú, the ER verb ending is changed to ES. With él, ella, or usted, the ER ending is changed to E. With nosotros, the ER ending is changed to emos, or EMOS. And with the ellos, ellas, and ustedes forms, the ER ending is always changed to an EN. Now we'll look at some ER verb examples. We'll use the infinitive verb beber, or to drink. In the yo form, it is changed to bebo when you conjugate the verb. As you can see, we have changed the ER ending to an O. With the tú form, it is bebes, and the ER, again, is changed to an ES. For the él, ella, or usted forms, it is bebe. For nosotros, it is bebemos, and for the ellos, ellas, or ustedes form, it is beben. Now that we've reviewed AR and ER examples, you'll begin to notice the pattern with how the verbs are conjugated. It's very similar, and as you can see in the charts, there's only slight differences in how the endings are changed. Now we'll look at the IR verb chart. The IR verb chart is interesting and is slightly different than the AR and ER verbs as it does not follow a similar pattern. For the yo form, it is the same as the last two verb charts. The IR ending is changed to an O. With the tú form, however, the IR verb ending is changed to an ES. That's slightly different. We would expect it to be an IS, but it is not. It follows the ER verb ending. With the él, ella, or usted forms, the IR ending is again changed to an E, just like the ER verbs. With nosotros, it does follow the pattern we would expect. The IR verb ending is changed to emos, IMOS. Lastly, with the ellos, ellas, or ustedes forms, the IR verb ending is changed to an EN, similar again to the ER verb endings. It is especially important that we look at some IR examples of verb conjugations. We're going to use the infinitive verb vivir, which means to live. The yo form changes to vivo. The tu form changes to vives, where the IR is changed to the ES. The él, ella, or usted forms change to vive, where the IR is changed to the E. The nosotros form is changed to vivimos. And finally, the ellos, ellas, or ustedes forms are changed to viven, where the IR is changed to an EN. Now we must discuss what will be on the test. I will provide you with infinitive verbs, for example, hablar, beber, or vivir, or any of the other ones that we have talked about in class so far, that have regular conjugations, and then I will give you the form that I'd like you to put it in. For example, yo, tu, usted, and the list goes on. You know them all. It will be your responsibility to write the properly conjugated verb in the space I provide you with. There will be two ways you can do this. First of all, I could give you the verb without the ending. For example, the HABL for hablar, and I will leave a blank space where the AR goes, and you will decide how it should end. Or I will give you a completely blank line, and you need to provide the full conjugated verb. Please study the charts. Those will help you more than anything, and you can watch this video as many times as you need to. Finally, remember this. The stem of the verb, for example, the HABL for hablar, in other words, the part of the verb without the AR, ER, or IR ending, always remains the same for present tense perfect verbs like the ones we have discussed in class thus far. I am giving you guys 2 test question examples so that you can get a better idea of how we'll be asking questions on the test. The first question, I provide you with the verb comprar, or to buy, and the form I'd like you to put it in as to. Where it says conjugated verb, that is where your answer is going to go. This is one of those questions where I give you the stem. I provided a space where I want you to put the verb ending that goes there for the form of to. As you can see below, I gave you the answer for this so that you know how you're supposed to be answering. And the answer is AS in the blank space to make compras. For my second example, I gave you a question that would be like one of the ones where I need you to give me the full conjugated verb. I provide you with the verb abrir, which means to open, and I want you to put it in the form of ella. Where the blank space is, you need to write the answer, and as you can see below, the answer would be abre. I will more than likely be making 50% of the questions like number 1 and 50% of number 2. Please study carefully and be ready for the test on Tuesday.